Hopefully pretty good. Hopefully you're having a pretty decent Friday. We can only hope so. Gonna try to get a good amount of things in today. Hopefully I can make plenty of progress. I fear I am decently close to hitting that brickly brick wall of experience that I always have to climb over. But if so, you know, like always, we'll find something to do in the meantime. Everything's good on my end. So, here we go. Hopefully today I can get plenty of progress in. Last night, faced Shiva. Went really bad the first time. Second time went really well. I don't want to talk about what happened after that. You just gotta watch the video. But to continue forward on with the main scenario, it has been split up into 3 different little main quests here. Not really. I don't know where I was going with that, but they'll definitely help us complete the story here on out. So we're gonna jump in here and get the story going. Aranami. Aranami is not a man accustomed to being kept waiting. You there. You. Have you seen a bumbling clod of an Ara? A new recruit ordered to patrol the northern edge of Anokoro. He is late in returning. A strange boy he was, quiet and brooding, reluctant to speak unless spoken to first. Better that than a fool who never holds his tongue, perhaps. Much as I would enjoy dragging him back by the ear, I cannot. Duty compels me to remain. You, on the other hand, have no such obligations. Gonna hit up this Minder first. Don't really need to, but we'll do it anyway. Well, it looks like I gotta actually travel over the stairs. We'll go ahead and get you freed out. I actually want to check something really quick. I never ride this thing. It goes so slow. Oh, it's weird navigating. Oh wow, I didn't notice that it actually... Okay, never mind. I thought it actually split up into 4 quests instead of just 3. I'm gonna false alarm there. What is up, Zombie Fox? Glad you could make it. That looks like the fastest way to go. Yeah, can't jump off. And now I'm trapped. I should totally be able to jump off this. Now we gotta get on the chocobo. That thing is so slow. Well, this wasn't very far at all. You cast a bell for a Confederate recruit, but see no matching his description. These things are crazy. Whew, that's sensible. That's a strong move. 1700. Screwed up that dread room trance. You cast about for the Confederate recruit, but see no one in sought, matching his description. Wonder how many of these destinations there are. Placebo destinations. And at last spot a young Aruiman lurking behind the rocks to the west. How do you see this? Gotcha. No, not far enough. Who are you? You do not look like a man of the Confederacy. Looking for you, bub. Forgive me. 'Twas but yesterday we bid farewell to one of our own, and I worried that she might have lost her way. Yugiri? We laid her to rest in a boat and pushed her out till the current claimed it, for the sea is our home now and ever after. But those sent thither with burdened hearts may drift back to shore, it is said. Out of concern for her comrades, she strove to earn far more than her keep. She hunted rare and deadly game in treacherous waters and lost her life for it. But my vigil is ended. Her vessel has not returned to Onokoro. She has made peace with this loss and placed her faith in us to live on. Okay. I suppose it would be faster to just use the crystal. Use the Aetherite. So what of my recruit? Did you find him napping on the beach or some such? Not exactly. What? All this time he was standing watch for the funerary vessel, huh? So rarely does he give voice to his thoughts. I had no idea that Conrad's death had affected him so. Too quick I was to judge him. It is good that you went in my stead, else I might have misspoken and made a fool of myself. Please accept this token of my gratitude. Accepted. Afumi has no patience for seasick pirates. Kami, take me. What kind of pirate cannot suffer the sway of the ocean? A new recruit from far-flung shores. Listen well, I have a task for you. Go first to Urukumo below and receive of him medicine for men of the earth. Then to Quickscape Pier and the hapless Doman bemoaning his wrench fate quickly. Quickly. Ah. Did I go too far? I went too far. There. Come at the behest of Afumi for medicine. My very best is yours for the taking. How pitiful the lot of the domain unable to stomach the sea. A true confederate could raise a dozen ships while in his cups. Mayhap this one should return whence he came. Where's this seasick pirate of yours? Don't have sprint. Jump as far as I can. Stay away from me, thing. Ooh. Ah! Not what I wanted. Yeah. Gonna have to walk slow for that thing. Too far away still. This place always confused me. Hate that you can... yeah. Definitely feel you on the not being able to jump off certain places. What? Okay. Ugh. Why does it shift and shudder still? Medicines. Give them here. They may look down on me for resorting to such measures, but I would do aught to render the world stable and motionless. Once more. You are kind, as is Afumi. You may tell her that I will return to my duties as soon as I am able. You know, they may look down upon him for needing the seasick medicine. Yeah, he's a pirate, I get it. But why do they have the seasick medicine in the first place? Sounds like he wasn't the first or only one to get seasick. Maybe they just like to give him a hard time. The Doman was raised in the mountains of his homeland. The first time he saw the sea was after he fled his homeland and came to us. He tosses and turns in his sleep, and when he wakes, or takes to the water, it is not long before he can go no longer stand. But he will grow accustomed to this life. He is hardly the first after all. Ah, here we go. The captain, too, was once of Doma, though he cast all aside 25 years ago, when the Imperials took his lands and the lives of his parents and brothers. Perhaps you too will renounce your laws, Taz, and join us someday. I mistook you for a recruit before, but I know your tale now. Tansui unfolded all. Think on my offer, Westerner. You may find small joys in the land, but the sea holds salvation. Where is this next one? Too far again. Nope, no, not too far. Hirasa? Ooh, he's got some good loot. Intelligence 100. About it. You've been busy, haven't you? And now you're here to ask if I need help with anything. Now that you mention it. Lately, we've had trouble with ravenous sharks that have been leaping out of the water and making off with our fish. Damnedest thing, I know. But you wouldn't doubt it if you saw it. We've got to cull the thieving bastards regularly. So happens, I sent 3 of my mates out there before you came along. Still, the more the merrier. If you can kill 4 or so, that ought to be enough. Take a few of those rotting fish as bait. It'll not be needing them. Oh, I'll not be needing them. Oh, and maybe see if you can't find the other group. They've been away longer than I'll lock. My bad. Was trying to no-ahs the controller there. Zero vision. Press the old PS button rather than the X button. Where's these rotting fish carcasses? While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna check something really quick. Oh wow, I've made hardly any progress here. 3 here, 3 here, 4 here at the Ruby Sea. I'm definitely gonna have to start working on that. What is up, Matthew? Glad you could join us. Destination. No doubt it's an aggressive shark. Some of those you can't get into a hard lull, like the fringes. I have to keep that in mind. It's actually good to know though, that way I don't break my back trying to get them all so early. Where is this other destination? do not make this easy. I don't see anything. What have I missed? I know how that feels. I know exactly how that feels on P-Fox. To be too tired to play. There's the occasional time where I get like that. I push myself hardcore. But I completely understand. No doubt. The game's addictive. And waking up early. Whew. Sucks. Maybe this other is like just a land shark or something. Because I am not seeing this other spot. It's gonna run around the beach edge. Surely it'll pop up. Is that it? No. Damn water sprite. Got my hopes up. What? I probably ran right next to this thing like 1,000 times. Overkill. Now to find the pirate. What is over there? Whoa. I know I'm going way off track. This just really caught my eye. What is this place? Not gonna explore. I'm assuming I'll have to come back here. Whew, I see that though. How do I get that? A lot of jumping. Stairs. I'm gonna fight it and see what it's like. Ah, waste. Thought we were gonna get away. Not in this coral shell's house. I don't know. We have to drift out far, too far. Okay, what is gonna be the best? Whew, that was close. But right where I needed to go. What is up, Stone Age? Glad you can make it. How's it going? Woo! Oh, what's going down? Did. So used to this just chain of commands I go through. Oh, Kami be praised. I do not know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. My partners and I got separated when we fled. You haven't seen them, have you? Damn. Before the Kujin started chasing us, Their leader asked us if we were Doman. They're Yotsuyu catchers. I know it. First Isari, and now this. I've got to tell Rashio and the others. I could probably just use, ether up. It's not that far, but this will be faster. Ah, there you are, Tondere. I heard you went shark hunting. We too did our fair share of beast culling, though I think Lise made a stronger impression when she bested a drunken pirate in a sparring match. Fastest knockout to date, I'm told. I should like to think we have proven ourselves to be rather, Why do I get the feeling you have something important to tell me? Called you mercenaries rounding up Doman Confederates. Surely Yotsuyu has crossed the line now. We must go and speak with Rashio immediately. Even he cannot deny that this changes everything. At least I should like to think that he cannot. What is up, Clay Caldwell? Wow. I caught up. You're probably a higher level though. I'm still rocking 62 here. I haven't been grinding, only grinding story content. Though I've enjoyed it. It's been great.
Our most compassionate acquaintances return. For your deeds we owe you many thanks.
Did not expect voice audio.
But something tells me our thanks are not sufficient. The strange thing is, I was certain you understood our position. And yet here you are with that same look in your eyes, and those same words upon your lips, I'll wager.
I speak only the truth. The Confederacy will not be spared Yotsuyu's wrath. You have always known this, that one day you would have no choice but to stand up to the Empire. I say to you that day is today, and come once more to ask that you join us in the fight.
How convenient that recent events should lend such credence to your claims. Tell me, do death and destruction always follow in your wake?
They had no part in it, Tansui. You know this. We all know this. They came and took our Doman brothers. They will torture them for her sport. Murder them for her satisfaction. So we attack and get butchered for our trouble, or do naught and let them have their pound of flesh. If this be our choice, I say we suffer the ignominy. We endure. We survive. There is no better path. Until the day our enemy is grown weaker and we stronger, there can be no retribution. We will wait for a sign. Such is the judgment of the Confederacy.
So that's it then. You're just going to abandon them to her. They'd die for you, you know, for the Confederacy. They would die for you, but you wouldn't even think to risk your lives for theirs.
have one last idea, if you will allow. I'm afraid it's not very good as ideas go. It's exceedingly reckless, in fact, and you may well come to despise me for ever having suggested it. Assuming we survive, that is.
I like how it sounds. Sounds great.
The question being, do you trust me?
Maybe. Do you even need to ask? Ask me again later.
We can't stand by and let innocent people suffer, here or anywhere else. I'll do whatever it takes.
Then let us roll the dice. If it's a sign you want, we shall give you one. One rousing enough to make you drive every Garlean out of Isari without a second thought. You are wary of invoking the ire of the Imperial forces stationed in Dome, correct? Know then that once we have rescued our comrade, and freed Isari, we mean to liberate the nation as a whole. You will doubtless require assurances that we are capable of achieving this, and that is only fair. Accordingly, we shall demonstrate our seriousness by depriving the Garleans of a key ally, the Kojin.
What, the three of you, just like that?
Actually, my esteemed colleague here will attend to it on his own. But the how of it is not your concern, only the outcome.
Oh.
If we succeed, you help us liberate Isari. If we fail, you lose nothing. A simple enough wager, if you have the stones for it.
The little miss does make it hard to refuse, does she not?
Words are air. We will weigh you by your deeds.
Solo that Imperial wench. And her lackey. Ugh. I don't know if I'd be able to. Overlord Spanky. Oh. I don't think I could play a scholar. I wouldn't like really getting into it. Maybe one day I would try it. But I'm just gonna stick to the summoner for now. Levels aren't what it's really all about for me. All about the story. And when time comes to actually gain levels, I actually like the grind, even though I do a bunch of weird stuff, maybe. I don't really know what's classified as weird. But doing the side quests, fun little things to level up and grind while actually doing the roulettes, I actually enjoy that a little bit, trying to get a little bit of the lore absorbed. So I'm not really trying to hurry anymore. I've already been down that route. It ended with the story focus. It's all good. Though Rasho is a man of few words, he has some left to say. What is all this? Nothing I will need. And on Materia 5. So alone. So, alone you will deal with the Kojin. If you are set upon this course, I shall give you a word of advice. Two factions have the Kojin. The mercenaries who serve the Empire belong to the Red. Those who belong to the Blue are the leaders, the traitors. They have made no pact with the Imperials, and so may be willing to aid your cause. Seek the Blue on the Isles of Beko. There you will find a cave. The rest is up to you. Thank you, Captain. We shall endeavor not to keep you waiting over long. For your son. Right then, let us head for... Wait, where's Lise? We cannot leave without her. Where has she gone? Down to the beach. Teeny the peeny. What's up, Troy? Glad you can make it. Temple of Yoda Godzilla. That would be a funny free company. Tomberry, what is it? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to wander off. I just wanted to have a think. You're worried we won't be able to live up to our promise. No, it's not that at all. If anything, I'm frustrated that I didn't... Oh, come on, Choco. You gotta chill. Think of it first. Ida and my father had a way with words. They knew how to inspire people, how to bring them together. I always hoped I might have something of that in me too, but I'm starting to think I don't. What am I even doing here? Lise, you. God's listening to me. I don't know where that came from. Forget I said anything. We have places to go, Imperials to fight, and friends to save. And we're not going to get any of it done by standing around here moaning, right? Right? Before we first traveled to Garabania, I was in Limzo and Menzo visiting a friend, a young child who had been through a great deal. That's neither here nor there, I suppose. Anyway, on the way back, I passed the pastisserie, which sold some of the most exquisite looking tarts I had ever seen. Pastisserie? I've always preferred cookies, to be honest, but nevertheless, I decided to stop and try one. I'll treat you to one when all this is over. Tonberry too, and I won't take no for an answer. What about Y'shtola? We'd never hear the end of it. Alright, Y'shtola too. One she's better. Deal? Good. Then let's hurry, shall we? We have a million things to do before then. Now you gotta appreciate those little moments. I do. I have not went over to anywhere to store anything. I don't really ever think about it. Godzilla body with a Yoda head and a lightsaber, blowing fire and wielding the Force. King Kong wouldn't stand a chance. I'll work on it real quick. Maybe. Falcon Porter. expect that. I guess the fastest way to travel would just be swim for it. Godzilla is pretty cool. I don't blame you for wanting to watch it. And Star Wars. What is that? Uzushio. I would take your boat if I could. Trying to imagine it. Godzilla's roar in Yoda voice. That's a hard one. I feel like he would just talk everybody to death and scare them instead of just roaring. Confuse everybody. Stay away from me, crab. You better run. What's up, Mira? Training to become... Oh, that'd be funny. I think this is the Isle of Biku. Though, to be honest, it looks the same to me. As, however, many other islands around here. Urasho said there was a cave that would lead us to their village. We should search further inland. This place is a bit of a maze. Cave was an understatement. This place is awesome. What are these little bitty lots? Before I even go any farther, I'm gonna check really quick. 88 to the east. Where's the east? Oh, don't be up there. Shit. How do you even get up there? Okay, I'll have to get that later. I just see no path up there. Suppose diving farther into all this would reveal that. This will be the first zone I get to fly in. Pretty cool. Ah, I didn't think I could do it. Oh wow, that water still hurts you. A cave in a cave.
Is that light I see up ahead?
This place looks amazing.
We appear to be standing inside a giant bubble. By the 12. I think we're on the seabed.
Well, well, I thought I heard familiar voices.
Soroban, what are you doing here?
What a curious question. I live here.
Then this is the home of the Blue Kojin.
Just so. I bid you welcome to Tamamizu.
Tamamizu. I can say I definitely dig it. This place is amazing. How fortunate that we should find a familiar face in this place. We should tell Sorbonne about our situation. If anyone here can help us, it's him. I don't think anything here helps. I may get lucky. Just so much experience. I've still got like 1,200,000 basically. That will definitely help. Soroban is curious to learn why you are here. So tell me, my friends, what strange ties bears you to come to our home? Shit. Joker's going crazy. You gotta chill, girl. Oh, I saw the current up there. I don't understand how to get up there, but that's why I went ahead to continue. turn that. I didn't expect it. That is indeed a most dire predicament, but perhaps an opportunity for us to craft yet another profitable arrangement. Very well, I shall introduce you to our leader, Bunchin. Guess in there, it will be up to you, however, to present your case. There's a dungeon here that you need to unlock. Okay. Those D&D days. I love their Aethra. It looks amazing. Shisuya of the Violent Gods.
Welcome, guests. Gratitude to you for aiding Soroban in his negotiations.
Negotiations. I dig these people.
We thank you for your hospitality, honored elder. Pray forgive me my brevity, but I wish to discuss an urgent matter.
Almost 63. Yeah, I'm getting there.
So, you seek to compel our Red Brothers to forego hostilities for a time.
That's right. We know your two clans have your differences, but what with you being brothers and all, we thought you might be able to share some secret knowledge or something?
From far above, you have journeyed here in search of our wisdom. You shall have it.
Generous.
All creation is a tapestry, through which the divine is interwoven. Kami are legion, and they can be found in the great and the small. Though they come and go as they please, they favor certain vessels. The ancient, the precious, the exquisite. We Kojin covet these vessels, these treasures. We go forth and bring them home to keep them safe and bask in their divinity. They bring prosperity and joy to us and our children. Yet, how are we to seek these treasures above if we made enemies of the Garlean Empire, powerful and far-reaching as they are? Wiser to join with them. So resolved the Red Kojin.
Cautiously and carefully, for the Garleans are blind to the divine, nor will they suffer their subjects to see. So the Red masquerade as mercenaries who seek money and power, and never speak of their faith in the presence of their masters. To honor the divine, they deny it. A twisted and misguided path.
Aye, aye. Kami will not abide such foolishness. This they shall learn to their sorrow. While our Red Brothers live by the sword, we Blue Kojin uphold the old ways, engaging in trade and valuing peace. Alas, men distinguish not between our clans. and judgment for the doings of the Red falls unjustly upon the Blue. Thus do men grow more and more reluctant to deal with us, denying us our treasures. This cannot continue.
On that point, we are in agreement. You are willing to aid our cause, then?
There is a way that the Red may be driven to retreat into their shells. But to share with you this knowledge is to reveal secrets of the Divine. Assurances must first be had, trust forged, a bargain struck.
Well said, Elder. In great crises is great profit to be had.
Delight not overmuch in such things, Soroban. Now, tell our guests what must be done.
As you wish.
Well, I've no idea what we've gotten ourselves into, but so far so good, right?
No beast tribes available for Stormblood yet. I'm gonna check this really quick. Where are you, repairman or repair lady? I've been jumping off some stuff. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, don't have to comment now. Maybe comment later so the actual comment will stick and I can see later. Looking for anime recommendations, everybody. Have caught up with everything. I watched Castlevania and finished the 7 Deadly Sins, and now I am left with nothing to watch. I've just been kind of grasping at straws, trying to rewatch a few other shows, tried to watch a few I kind of backed out on. Definitely needing new anime recommendations for anybody that is into that. Now is cool, but later would be better, so I can really read the list. So anybody willing to lend a helping hand there, think on it hard if you can. If I remember, I'll mention again at the end of the stream, but my memory is pretty crappy. Listen well, my friends. We require your assistance with the search for a priceless treasure. The Yasukani no Magatama. This jewel is most sacred of the Kojin relics. Was in the possession of the Hingashi until they decided to present it to the Garleans as a gesture of conciliation. The Red would not abide this, and so they plotted to seize the vessel bearing it to the Imperial Masters. Alas, though they succeeded in the ensuing chaos, the Magatama was lost to the sea. We wish to recover the sacred jewel before our brothers. However, were we to come into conflict with them, it would be problematic. Therefore, we turn to you. So you want us to search the ocean floor for this treasure of yours. I'm not sure how we're supposed to do that without, drowning? Fear not. There is a ritual I can perform to imbue your bodies with a powerful blessing, but first, you must prepare offerings for the sea. I require twisted ruby coral, several fist-sized sea snail shells, and a freshly harvested unkui carapace. That's quite the shopping list. I will see to the shells. Lise can look for the coral tonberry. Would you go and find an unkui and relieve it of its carapace? That could also say Carapace. Sometimes translations with all this stuff confuse me. Especially how with this game they really verse a lot of things with a weird, I can't really say weird, that's a little harsh, but a very different, for me anyway, dialogue mixture between French and Japanese. These peeps should definitely should look into using some of this mountainside here and carving some stairs just straight down. Oh, wasted it. That too. No. Ah, Joker should have been out for that one. Loved Castlevania. I did as well. Fairy Tail is actually one of those shows I actually decided to jump in on. I just always like having something else for the background. And One Piece, I probably need to give it another try. I haven't tried watching it since... Actually, I don't remember the last time I tried watching it. Some shows can just be a little overwhelming to me. It may sound weird, but a show with seasons that seem nearly endless can be very overwhelming. Details get lost. They'll bring back characters from seasons unfathomable, and they kind of expect you to remember them, and I am terrible with those things. But Fairy Tail I'm actually enjoying so far. Yes, very true. Castlevania is short, but they're supposed to be making a part 2 very soon. I heard and read that that they were actually basically testing the waters with the Netflix viewers and Castlevania fans with the premiere there. They wanted to make sure that people were going to actually watch it before they went on a full-scale production there. And so far it's doing very well, which is a good little thought. The little water spout shoots you back up. That I did not know. I know exactly what you mean, Zombie Fox. 100 episodes I can usually make it over that hump. The ones that'll get me is like a Bleach, for instance. I tried watching that and I got 4 seasons in. After season 4 though, I just got curious. I was checking to see how much was left of the show because I was enjoying it, but it seemed like some of the details between seasons got really watered down. And actually started to look into it, and the show had over 20 seasons, and that is completely overwhelming to me. Over 20 seasons. I don't even have time for that. Boards of Shadow. Nope, couldn't do it. Yeah, that was me there. At a risk of wasting a little time, I wanted to use the water spout. I did not know that it would just shoot you up. I gotta try it. Wow. This is the place for me. I could spam this all day long. Jumping down and going back up. I'm not going to. Oh, I'm not going to though, don't worry. I definitely could. Inuyasha is great. That's something I usually... I'll watch that show like twice a year probably. Love me some Inuyasha. Well, have you the Unkui Carapace? I have it. How splendid they are. The kami shall be most pleased, I'm sure. I got it. The ruby coral you wanted. And the sea snail shells. They're about the size of my fist, though I realize now that you meant yours. These shall more than suffice for our purpose. Next, we must make ready to present them to the sea and perform the ritual. Once it has been completed, you will be able to move freely through the depths and find the Yasakani no Magatama. Out of curiosity, how large is this sacred jewel of yours? Unless it's far too large to be carried by the three of us, how are we supposed to even find it? The Ruby Sea is not exactly small. Surely you realize we have been searching this whole time. The area we wish you to explore is but a small fraction of the Ruby Sea. Already we have scoured most of the seabed near and within our territory to no avail. All that remains is the region to the west. The shell less of Sui no Sato can provide you with better guidance than we. You would do well to visit them first. Shell less? You mean the Kojin aren't the only ones living under the sea? Of course not. The Ra'in have been here as long as I can remember. Shiosai, the overseer, I believe, can tell you more when you arrive. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. We have yet to carry out the ritual. And there it is. That brick wall. I knew it was coming. Gotta be level 63. Well, in that case, time to... What? I already did this. I'm not doing it again tonight. So I'm actually going to go to the journal. Pop that off. Hit up the duty finder. We'll go 50-60 dungeon, leveling. We'll go leveling first. Join. 11 minutes, not too bad. These things are piling up. We'll jump back to this one. This is one I actually left off on a while back, and I have no idea what it really leads up to. Don't, Oh, Mira, I totally agree with Bleach. I loved the show, but like I said, after season 4, I had enough of that. You've said it better than I did. I called it watered down, but filler arcs is the best way to put it. I mean, it's what they are. Definitely agree with you there. After all, the show kind of almost gets to, I don't really know how to explain it. One of those points where the show just keeps a hook on you, and they just want to keep reeling you in to keep watching, but nothing is happening. And like you said, filler arcs. People need to know when it's best to let things go. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long to actually get to the next level here. Very cool. I had actually started this once and then just kind of backed up out of it. I had more story things going on. I was waiting on a dungeon. Kind of like now, very similar. And then it started to commence. So I had to put this thing on hold. The destination. My thanks for coming. Oh, these names. Unukali is my name, and I serve a friend. I sought you out that I might alert you to the rising threat of the beings known as the Icons. You are aware of the threat, you say. Ah, but I speak not of the primals, with which you are exceedingly well acquainted. It may interest you to know that the term Icon and the beings to which it refers precede the Garlean Empire by Eris. You see, it is the name by which the Alagans called the godlike beings, the dark divinity Odin among them, and the Garleans who seek to emulate the glory of ancient Alag have simply availed themselves of it. Pray permit me to continue to tell. Oriange. Ah, Oriange. How kind of you to join us. As the Warrior of Light's comrade, my participation is but to be expected. After all, the matter doth pertain to the very fate of this star. The Icons of Eld. In the distant past, these mighty beings did offer fierce resistance to the Allagan Empire. However, they eventually fell to the men of Allag, who devised by the means by which to capture them. And it did not end with the capture. As you well know, for the Allagans also learned how to harness the Icon power. They refined this knowledge at the Aetherochemical Research Facility on Aziz Law, and within the centrifugal crystal engine, they sealed 3 of the beings, the Warring Triad. 'Twas first and foremost to acquire the infinite power of the Warring Triad that the Archbishop did seek Aziz Law. But in the wake of his defeat, the binding that confines the Icons were severely damaged. Doubt not, but they will fail completely ere long. Know that we do not commend you for striking down the Archbishop. You were simply fulfilling your destiny, and yet, were the warring triad to be released into the world, unimaginable destruction would ensue. Take heart, for there is still hope. Through swift action, we may yet prevent their awakening and see them resealed. But in dealing with this new threat, our first step must be to contend with the old. 2 savage gods are returned, I fear, summoned once more by their worshippers, at the strength of far surpassing their previous incarnations. I speak of the Promels, Ravana and Bismarck. If left unchecked, they will inevitably seek to seize the power of the warring triads. This will serve to feed the confluence of chaos and hasten the Icon's awakening. To it we must needs vanquish both their cons. I pray thee, however, to first focus thy gaze upon the primals ere we turn our attention to those Icons and their fitful slumber. I shall return to the waking sands forthwith and consider such measures as are available to us. Meanwhile, I bid thee attend to the task eliminating the Promels. Young Unikali shall assist thee. Rest assured, he is not our enemy, for the time being at least. Okay. What is this? Ooh, a book. The Warring Triad is a collective term for the 3 immensely powerful icons that were brought into the existence during the twilight of the 3rd astral era, summoned by the native tribes of Mericidia. Mericidia. These entities were sail against the encroaching forces of the Allegan Empire. The strength of the Promel is determined by the fervent prayers of its faithful, and as the Mericidians' prayers called for saviors with the power to throw back the imperial invasion, the resulting incarnations were perforce imbued with not incalculable might. That the Allegans were capable of conquering such godlike beings well illustrates the incredible heights to which their technology had ascended. The implacable empire subdued and imprisoned the Warring Triad, shackled them to the machinery that sustained the icon forms, with the same time leeching away their infinite energies. For 5 millennia did the Warring Triad languish thus in dreaming servitude, their slumber undisturbed, until Archbishop Thordon the 7th of Ishgard rattled the bars of their cage. The Archbishop had come to Ozzy's law, seeking to absorb the Three's power and make himself a god without rival. It was fortunate then that the Warrior of Light and his companions thwarted Thordon before he could realize his tyrannical ambitions, but the victory was not without consequence. The violence of the battle cracked the seals that kept the Triad in torpor, and the icons have begun to stir. Worse, the Garlean Empire and their heavy-handed efforts to plunder the secrets of Ozzy's law threaten to drag them into full wakefulness. These terrible entities must be destroyed before they arise in their cataclysmic splendor. Is that all of it? Yes. Commence. That was perfect timing. What is up, Sam? Glad you can make it. Oh, I totally agree, Zombie Fox. skip this. We've already seen all of these. I totally agree though, Zombie Fox. I may get hate for saying this, but it's what has actually intimidated me from even trying Naruto. I watched it back when it first aired and finished the first season, but I'm not gonna lie to anybody here, I've never made it past that. Ooh, I've got very limited skills here. Should have went with Bane. It's been a while since I've had to use these skills. Really quick, I'm gonna have to change something. I'll change it back after this place is over. It's like a whole skill I'm not using right there. I hope I get to level 63 here as well. That would be amazing, Troy. One dragon? Yes, there is. Wait a second. Does Ice Age really have 6 sequels now? That is intense. So I'm excited to actually get some underwater swimming going. I've only seen like little clips through the trailers right before the actual release. I have not actually seen any of the underwater experience that you get to experience firsthand. Definitely want to see that. What is up? Renata start. Five sequels. Five sequels is still, you know, pushing it. I mean, it was pretty cool, but come on now. That shit came out when I was a kid. Oh, they stopped moving. Where are you going? Back up a little bit. Kill Defreet. Bastards. get all level with him. Well, chest level. I thought that was the we were all fine. This should be fun. Tornado. I want no part of your shenanigans. Yeah, stay over there. It's gone. Ah! I was gonna jump up there and almost went right into another. Oh! Lived. Dead. So with the Whirring Triad mission that I was at, though that it opens up 2 different quests there, and I understand it's sounding like you have to go through the trials again. What is it that you get from the outcome of that? Is it more characters into the story, or is it more characters to cause? Like, are they enemies? Neutral allies? Just curious. Make it as non-spoilery as possible, if you knew. I'm just curious if it's like a possible chance to just unlock a different tier of the trials, or if it's just a story quest, or some more characters to add to the full character arsenal. I'm guessing it's for ninja, but that flip jump is cool. Oh wow, a completely new promos. Wow. That was exactly what I was asking. Thank you, Zombie Fox. Oh shit. That sucks. Come on, Bane. That did the job. Oh, you're all good. Had you unlocked their, the extreme version of theirs, just, is it the exact same way, or is there another quest just basically leading up to that as well? What did I do? There we go. I have a feeling that this is going to get me right to the edge, but not actually quite get me there. What is up, William? How am I liking Stormblood so far? I'm loving it. Glad you could join us, William. And yeah, I'm loving Stormblood. The characters, the story, the area. I love every bit of it. I've yet to really dig deep into a lot of the trials and the dungeons, but excited for him, definitely. Love what I've been through and seen so far. This is a good tank. Frost breath. Gotta wait for that swift cast that knocked out Ifrit. best. I could really honestly say it definitely goes up. Like parts of it better than I liked Heaven's Ward. Although I did enjoy Heaven's Ward quite a bit. Did not level up, just as I thought. Gonna be like right there. Oh! I did level up! I didn't hear the music go off. Level 63. Yes. Oh, okay. That seems simple enough. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, I totally enjoyed Heaven's Ward. To be honest with you, I really enjoyed the Dragon Song era a lot more than what I thought I would. Tank, it's all yours. This is why I made my mistake last night. Thank you so much, Matthew. I will jump back to these, no doubt. But first, let's get back to the story. $1,000 pretty much. 999 gil. It's impressive. I think that may be the most expensive I've had so far. Soroban is about to show you a shining, shimmering, splendid new world. I'm ready. Are you ready, my friends, to explore a world unlike any you have known? Then let us go to the western part of the village where the water twists and turns, and there complete our preparations for the ritual. I'm definitely ready. As soon as I'm able to move. Yes, more main story. The music is epic, no doubt. I've liked all the music so far. I don't think there's actually... Let's see, I'm not gonna say that. There may have been one or two songs I may not have been too particular about, but most of the music around here in this game, not the expansions alone, I've really enjoyed. Welcome to swimming. I have been ready, and thank you, Sam. Little Mermaid reference. It's all good. It's all good. He dived into the water a moment ago and said to wait here until he returned.
It is done. Your offerings have been given to the sea. The ritual can begin at last. Come and stand before me, my friends. Yes, yes. Listen to my words, and let all else wash away. Listen to my words, and feel them flow into your heart. At first a trickle, then a flood. O Kami of the fathomless waters of the fallen, the ascended, the flowing, and the becalmed, caretakers of the shallows and of the depths, receive of us our meager offerings, cleanse these ones of earth and stone, and grant them your blessing, that they might drink deep of the divine.
I gotta remember that.
The ritual is complete, my friends. You may now breathe in the depths as you would upon land.
Strange. I don't feel any different. Are you sure it worked?
Reasonably. The blessing does have its limits, of course. While it will allow you to dwell in the depths, it will not help you traverse them.
I can swim well enough. How about you, Alize?
Oh, like a fish, in contrast to my doggy-paddling brother. Somehow, the boy just isn't very buoyant.
Skilled or no, your bodies are ill-suited to the sea. Your cause demands alacrity, and you shall have it. But first, let us take to the water.
Sam, I am sorry to hear that.
Incredible. I could swear I was breathing air.
You want to see something regrettable, Sam? Watch the last 20 minutes of my video last night. The video before this one. You will facepalm like you have never facepalmed before, I assure you and promise you. Hands down one of the most embarrassing moments I've had on this game. Last 20 minutes.
Now I shall summon for you noble steeds of great strength.
What are these steeds? Stingray.
Wow, look at them! I bet they could take us all the way to the deepest depths of the sea.
And so they may. After we've won over the Confederacy, rescued Kusetsu, and liberated your respective homelands.
Should you become parted from your steeds, return to me, and I shall call them again. Take care, my friends, and may the Kami speed you on your way.
We'll find that treasure in no time, come on!
I'm excited about the voice acting. I love it. But yeah, nice to see the lighthearted moments come into play. The fun sponge. Owing to Sorbonne's blessing, you may now dive into deep water and stay submerged indefinitely. Underwater settlements like Tamamizu and Sui no Sato can be accessed via circular portals. To leave deep water, you need to only swim towards the surface. Conversely, to dive into deep water while swimming on the surface, press circle. Should you become separated from your steed, speak with Sorbonne in Tamizu to mount a striped ray. Oh wow, this thing looks awesome. I want one. You and all your flying mounts have received the Kojin tribe's ancient blessing and can now breathe underwater indefinitely. To dive, you must first be swimming in a body of water that allows diving. Next, you simply need to descend as you would with any flying mount by pressing circle. If you are riding a flying mount, you can go from flying to diving by descending into the water at the proper angle. There are special emotes such as water flip that can only be used while underwater. These emotes are indicated by a unique icon. Let's explore. Whoa, this thing is fast. It's so hard not to explore. I'm guessing this is the next destination. Yes. Wow, these places really are not that far away from each other. Sui no Satu. This must be Sui no Satu, the Rhine village Stormblood told us about. Right then, let's see if they can't help us find the Kojin's missing jewel. You may now perform underwater emotes. Oh! Got dive now. This is the place that has the dungeon you need for unlocking flying. Is it a part of the story, or is it separated apart from the story? Well, at the moment, this is really all I can do here. So we will press just a little farther forward. I'm actually getting a little bit pressed for time. Lise would not delay in beginning the search for Yasukani no Magatama. Hey! Hostile Fork. This reminds me of Quina from Final Fantasy IX. Nice to see a fork return. Okay, we'll just dive into it. Spell speed. If this is Suina Sato, then Shiosat, the overseer, should be around here somewhere. Or Shiosai. I dare say one of the locals will be able to point us in his direction. Though, now that I look around, I get the distinct impression that we're not welcome here. Side quest. I'll definitely look for it. Definitely. Whoa. Mana. Some cool names. Give me voice audio so I know how to say your name correctly. No. So, this is our man. Leave this place and never return. We have no need of wide-eyed wanderers. Shiosai. That's what we're going with so far. Sorry, I didn't mean to stare. My name is Lise, and these are my friends, Tonberry and Alice. We're looking for the overseer of Siuno Sato. Shiosai. That's you, isn't it? The Kojin of the Blue sent you hither, did they? I am no overseer, nor ever would I claim to be one. I am High Priest of Shisui of the Violet Tides Shiosai. So, you are the man we're looking for. Great! We need your help. We're looking for this jewel called the Yasakani. No. Stop. I will hear no more. We will suffer no outside troubles in our sanctuary, especially those of would-be treasure hunters. Isobi. I like this guy. These characters are really awesome. God, Isobe. Of there will be no dango for dinner. I can do naught to aid you. I say to you again, leave this place and never return. At the very least, sir, you might condescend to tell us of your village, and of why you are so loath to show us even the most basic courtesy. Suino Sato is our sanctuary under the benevolent leadership of the Ruby Princess, sovereign of Shisui. We Rain enjoy humble yet full-fitting lives, but it was not always so. Long ago, the forebears were driven far from the ancestral lands. Beneath the waters they sought refuge from the ravages of war, and here they flourished. All that we are, our culture, our traditions, was born of the sea, as was I. Though we have engaged others in diplomacy, it has never been with the utmost caution. Isolation and independence are essential to perceiving our way of life. So it was when Doma fell 25 years past, the Ruby Princess, in her wisdom, decreed that we would take no part. As it was, so ever shall it be. Forever and ever apart. Forgive me, I understand now how highly you value your way of life, and how you will suffer none to endanger it. You may be assured that we have no desire to do so, and I would hope that we have given you no cause to assume otherwise. You have not, but this changes nothing. Regardless of your intentions, it is not my place to break with tradition. I must consider the wishes of all who call Sui no Sato home. For me to defy their will and permit outsiders to remain would be a gross betrayal of my responsibilities. Please do not ask this of me. Thank you for your time, sir. Very strict, very quick to the point. Come, Choco, we're not welcome here. Don't know why I did it, but you know what? E freeze out now. And so it continues. Another village, another deaf ear. Clearly, Gir Abania is not the only place with walls. I'm starting to wonder if this was all a huge mistake. Gosetsu couldn't have known we would take this long. I only hope he's still alive. So do I still do not understand his sacrifice so much. Maybe I will now? Cutscene? Setsu.
I tire of this filthy tavern, and its still filthier clientele.
'Tis scant reward for your treachery, aye. A painted woman of your rich experience deserves a better class of customer.
Oh, name-calling. Is that what we've been reduced to?
Orphan of the Nayuri. Widow of Sashihai. What joy it must have brought you to be revenged upon us all.
Not enough. Not nearly enough. My appetite for your agony is as an abyss. Bottomless. Insatiable.
Oh, Joko. What are you doing?
Before you die, you will cry and beg and prostrate yourself upon the earth. You will crawl on your belly through the muck and the piss and debase yourself for my amusement. All of you. But you think you are made of sterner stuff? Rather than have him beat you, mayhap I should have my oaf go and fetch your master's head. Oh, poor Lord Cayenne. Kami rest his soul. Noble leader of a fallen nation. A fine puppet he made for the Viceroy. For a time. 25 years he was content to serve his masters as a dog. And then everyone had to rise up and get themselves killed. Tell me, how did it feel to fail him that day? To live with the disgrace of his death? Not that you were a stranger to living with disgrace, of course. In the what was it? 25 years since you were humiliated and tossed into an imperial jail, you had plenty of time to get used to it. Oh yes, I heard the stories. About the samurai who would do anything to return to his master's side, even if it meant pledging his blade to his sworn enemy. They say he walked with death, that he slew 1,000 men in the Empire's name. Truly a tale for the poets.
I do not deny my sins, but I will not be reproached by the likes of you.
Oh, I mean not to reproach you, but to praise you. You're a survivor, samurai. Just like me.
Ooh, you know that one hit him hard.
So, let us not dwell on the past, you and I, and instead give thought to the future. To wit, I would ask you again to help me resolve this vexing matter of Doma's missing heir. Living or dead, it makes no difference, really. But the Garleans are most insistent that we put this problem behind us. And I know you helped him flee. So tell me, what became of Lord Hien?
To my dismay, the details escape me at present. Mayhap your dog could jog my memory.
Get on with it, and mark me, Brute. There is no limit to how far you can fall.
Of all the bloody stupid... Ah! When I get back to Eorzea, I'm gonna find that little shite, and I'm gonna make him pay.
Gosh. It's... yeah. Yetsetsu? Either way, I can't, pronounce her name at the moment. No doubt, though. She is the pure essence of evil. But everyone, it is actually time for me to jump out of here. It's pretty late. I'm gonna have to start slowing things down, start getting ready for my knot. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more part of the Stormblood story play out. I'll be returning tomorrow. Definitely already cannot wait to jump back in. Just cliffhangered myself hardcore. Gonzalo. The bitch in black. But it is definitely time for me to get out of here, and sorry you caught me so late, Gonzalo. Hopefully tomorrow night you can actually come in and watch. And again, Monday, Renata Stark, good night to you as well. Hopefully Monday I'll be able to jump back into Final Fantasy XII. Made some good progress, but I would definitely like to jump back into it. But again, that'll be Monday, due to my schedule, be working all weekend. And goodbye to you as well, Troy. Thank you for watching, all of you. And, but I will definitely, like I said, return tomorrow, same time, same hours. And, it'll be again Sunday, the same thing. But then Monday and Tuesday, I'll have the off days. You know what we'll do. And next weekend, we will definitely dive even farther. Gonzalo, I'll see you later. And again, thanks for popping in. Hopefully you can catch me for a longer playthrough next time. And Matthew, good night to you as well. But Gonzalo, Matthew, Troy, Renata, Sam, Zombie Fox, thank you so much for watching. It has been definitely a fun time. William, glad you could make it. Mira, it was awesome. Clay, glad you could jump in here. Young Grasshopper will go far. Stone Age, glad you could jump in here as well. It's definitely been a fun night. Got quite a bit accomplished. And good night to you as well, my good sir, Sam. Hopefully you can have a pretty fun playthrough tonight as well. And, but everybody, it has been awesome. And again, if you would like to see more of this, go ahead and subscribe. But until then, everybody, I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Take it easy. And have a great weekend, no doubt. Hopefully it's pretty eventful. I hope so. Sounds good. Take it easy, though, everybody. Take it easy. See you tomorrow.